Hello. So today I'm suddenly so much more self-conscious. I was talking to a friend earlier today, and she was saying I looked like a crazy person in my last video, and that my eyebrows were very distracting. I'm noticing one's a little darker than the other right now. And I debated whether to put some makeup on and a wig on, and she also told me my voice sounded really soft when I talk. And she's trying to tell me that if I want people to, talk about things on my behalf, then, she's trying to tell me that I shouldn't look like a crazy person, which I supposedly did in the last video, and that I should speak up so people can hear me, which, granted, it'd be nice if you heard me, but I have a very soft voice naturally, and if I was to talk more like this, it would take more of an effort on my part, and it would be less natural. And I kind of wonder if see, this is when I have to ask the question, do we know what's best, or does someone else know what's best? I get a lot of good feedback about my videos, even though they're not perfect, even though, I'm sitting there crying, no makeup, no hair. And I'm not really doing it for you. I mean, I don't mind if you get something out of it. And given I do want to make a living at some point trying to help people, I suppose it would be good if there's some value out of it. But I don't want it to be value because I'm making marketing value. I want it to be value because there's value in just me being who I am. So, I don't know. I'm not sure, if over time things will be different or change, and if that'll be a good thing. If I start, if I hadn't had cancer and if I hadn't had chemo, my hair wouldn't look like this. My hair would be however my hair was, and I could just get on video and I wouldn't have to think about it. My eyebrows would just be my eyebrows, and I wouldn't have to think about it. This is what's going on with me right now. This is the version of me that exists in the now. Is it perfect? Hardly. Is it beautiful? I don't think so. But it's real. It's totally, completely me right now. So, I wouldn't say it's totally effortless, because I did try to flatten my hair before I came on here, so I didn't look like who knew what exactly. At least when I wear a wig during the day, it flattens it down totally, and I didn't wear a wig today, so it's not totally with abandon, but it's real. So, and then the other piece is too that she's also trying to tell me that I'm not being clear in where I'm going, because there's so much I can do. But she also doesn't look at everything that I do. So, how do you convey who you are in a slice that everybody gets to see consistently, every time, everywhere? I mean, and if people are paying attention, I'm hoping that they're going to get what they need to get. I mean, my focus is right now on looking to help people who are dealing with cancer. That's why I have relatingtocancer.com. And I want to discuss the relationship that we have as a culture with cancer. And I want to talk about ovarian cancer, the symptoms and what it means, so people can be more aware of what the possibilities are, so that they can hopefully catch it sooner, so that people don't have to, maybe go through as much as I did. And some people have to go through a lot more than what I did too. So one person wrote on my blog after reading what my experience was, and she had such a worse experience than I did. And she, has stage 4. And it would seem to me, given what she described, it could have been caught sooner. It's just ridiculous what she went through. So I'll say it again and again and again in different ways. I'll write it in my blog. I just ask that if something I say resonates for you, if something I say makes difference for you, I'm just going to ask you to let others know about me. That's all I ask. I mean, it'd be great to make a living. It'd be great to find opportunities to speak and get paid for them. It'd be great to have people who come to me and want to use my services, because, we all have bills to pay. And unfortunately, I need money. Although I have to tell you, somebody is being very sweet and inquiring about how to maybe do a fundraiser for me. So if you happen to see this and you live in the New York City area, and want to help in any way, I'd be appreciative. I haven't quite figured out how I want to personally try to approach this beyond saying this now, because the few people I have said something to, nobody's volunteering exactly, because I know it's a lot of work. But I need help. I really do. I'm trying to stay calm. But it's not easy. It's not easy. So anyway, hopefully, even if I look crazy sometimes, it doesn't scare you off. I remember one time a therapist told me that if you talk to yourself, that you're crazy. I don't know if you've ever heard that. I don't know if it's true or not. If it is true, then I guess I'm crazy, because it's time to talk to myself. I don't know how self-talk figures into that equation, because that was a long time ago. She told me that. And in some ways, when I do this video, even though I'm sort of talking to the person watching, I'm sort of talking to myself. I'll have to call that person back in a minute. So, see, this is reality. Reality TV. So, anyway, I guess that's all for now. And if you're watching, please feel free to say hi. Please contact me on Facebook. Facebook.com/Jolope, Jolope, or Twitter at Jolope, Jolope, or there's another account that has been started, which someone else is being nice enough to do a lot of the tweeting for me, but I do go into that account on occasion, which is relating to the number 2 cancer. So relating number 2 cancer. And relatingtocancer.com is the page that I've created that talks about my situation and what I've done and what I'd like to do to help others. And at some point, I'm looking to have a page of vendors and types of people, services that I could let people know about. Because I do have to make a living, I've been really seriously contemplating actually charging for that, and charging to have some advertising on my blog. So I'd love to do it for free. but I really do have to figure out a way to start some cash flowing. So if you're interested in advertising on my blog or interested in advertising on relatingtocancer.com, please feel free to let me know that as well. So me and my spiky little hair are going to sign off here. Spiky little hair and uneven eyebrows and unadorned face are all going to sign off. So thank you for all that you do, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye-bye.